Hi, good morning, everyone. Let's take a quick look at a few pairs we can take. But before that, we will take a look at some of the trades we took yesterday. First on our list was NZJPY. Okay, and I think we are up by grossly. We're up by about 80 pips, and it's important you always secure your profits and never allow trading profit going a loss. So I'm going to H2. You can go to H2. Remember, I took the trade from H6, H8. We can go to H3 and secure some profit for the day. After some retrace, if you're going to keep selling, you enjoy your profit. So this is 60 pips secured above the last H3 candle. If you're going to retrace, you knocked out in 63 pips. Okay, and second trade we took was CHF as well, and seems to be doing well. We are in profit of about 30 pips. So I won't want us, as long-term traders, I don't think we have enough space to secure this trade unless you want to move to break even. Alright, but I will not want to do that. That is just about 5 pips. So I won't want to do that, so allow the trade to run. Same thing is applicable for CHF the market danced, almost took us out in a stop loss, but yeah, we survived. And I think it's finally ready to drop, so there's no space to secure the profit. So, but I want us to take a look at Euro JPY and as well as GDP JPY. Those are my two outlooks for this morning, and I think it's valid to join as we speak. Most especially the Euro JPY. I think it's looking very good and promising as well. So, as usual, I think I just look at this mostly from the weekly or daily time frame. Alright, so I think it's in a very good zone to sell right now, if you ask me. And so I was just drawing the sell. Remember, these are long-term trades, so always calculate your accounts with respect to your position. Okay, so I always prefer taking the last 7 weeks high, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I think I'll be taking this. I've been selling from this zone though, and based on, I'm also selling this market based on the last fundamentals yesterday for the JPY, where their bank manufacturing PMI came out positive, and we have a few news on Euro yesterday. Euro came out mixed yesterday, but for most of the European countries, the overall manufacturing PMI has been kind of negative. So we'll still have a few news coming up, but luckily for us, the consumers' confidence on, or as well as the PMI for the CHF came out negative for us. So I think the CHF JPY is going to be a good trade to hold on to. So I think it's going to drop some more. At least I know it will get up to 160. That is about 300 pips if you're patient. Alright, so I'm sure that with the current data. So we want to see the correlation, more drops on the Euro JPY as well, and I think this becomes my take profit 155.2, 153.5, and as well as around this 152. Alright, so for proper risk management, depending on your account size, I think you can use a stop loss here on 157.6. that's about 75 pips. But if you have enough equity, you can put it above the last high, which is about 130 pips. giving us Grizzly 1 ratio 4. But if you're using 175, it's more than 1 ratio 5. So I love giving my trade some breathing space. So I'll rather use here as my stop loss. I still have about 1 ratio 3 there if I'm not mistaken. Just in case the market wants to come and retest. Let's look for the whole number around that zone. We have 158. Yeah. So the market can be crazy and funny sometimes. So we have a key zone there. A whole number. I prefer using whole numbers for my resistance, support and resistance, supply and demand zones. So I pick the zone above it as my stop loss. Then I'm also looking at the validity of GBP JPY also selling as well, and I think it's good. It's a good sell. We have a key support zone around that level. I think I'll take 184. 184. That's my resistance there. Yeah, so if I want to put my longer stop loss, I think that's the zone I'll be needing. But looking at market structure, I can see that there's already a change of character. This is the last low. It's been broken. A retest to this market station or the block, some persons might call it, depending on the chart you're using. Some persons might be seeing a fair value gap, depending on the time frame you're working at. Okay, so so I have two stop losses. I have a GBP JPY is a very volatile pair, so if you don't have a good account size, I don't advise you trading it. It's about 95 pips, and second stop loss is about 124 pips, which I would prefer to take. So looking at the last 7 weeks, looking at it from H6. Okay, so looking at this, for me, this last major impulsive move, I can use them as my levels of take profit. 180.2 because my first take profit 1. We have one take profit 2, 1778. That's about 400 pips. We have I believe the market ought to break this last low, so we can just put our stop take profit below that low. If you're very greedy, yeah, you can allow the market to ride all the way to about 940 pips. That is about 173. So I would use it as my take profit. I think Friday is going to be non-farm payroll, and depending on the data there, before I'll try to look at USD JPY selling. But right now, I think it looks good for a sell, but I'm still bullish on the dollar until we have that data. So this looks good for a sell currently, based on technical analysis. Yeah, it's around the fair value gap on D1, the last fair value gap after this last impulsive move. So based on this zone, I want to sell here and look at it breaking. Looking at it breaking the last low around this level. So I want to see a big sell-off of USD JPY, but personally, because of my bullish bias on the dollar, I will not want to. I don't want to sell. So I believe USD JPY, when this drop happens, we're looking at 137. We're looking at 137 as our take profit. This is about 500 pips. All right. But I still want to see 400% retracement of this last impulsive leg, dropping to about 134. Okay, so let's see. Always Remember to practice money management and see you guys at the top.